there's a big report that's out and getting a little bit of attention. The CNN headline on it was globally losing the fight against cancer and other chronic diseases.
My face was all red and blue, and it started like going down the rest of my body.
More than
my
half
arms, my chest, everything was
all
changing
UN
colors.
countries.
And I said, just do whatever you have to
being
do to save
reported
my life.
His blood cultures were
will
positive for this unusual bacteria.
In their commitment to reduce premature deaths from cancer, cardiovascular disease.
It's
Jasmine,
a bizarre
too, would get
bacteria that we
implicated in
never
this
heard of.
conversation right
We are
there.
not certain how
Chronic
it ended up
respiratory
in his
disease and
bloodstream.
diabetes by
we
2030.
will probably never know. Getting this
That's
type
what
of
they're
bacteria is
predicting.
extremely rare. I have a dog. Many people have
They're
dogs,
called
and
the
most of us
Sustainable
will never
Development
have
Goals.
problems
It
with
was signed by
infections related to our
193
pets.
member
I've been
states of the
basically
United Nations in
healthiest
2015.
person in the world so far up to this point. They said it should have never happened.
And these
to me.
goals
They
are
said I
supposed to
could
be
hit
a
the lottery
blueprint,
5 times in a row
mind
in
you,
one day
for achieving
before I should have
global
gotten
well-being.
this bacteria in my
And
body.
they're divided into 17 particular goals, like
He developed a process called gangrene.
No
Basically,
poverty.
the tissue
Zero
dies
hunger.
and becomes blue.
quality education, good health and well-being. Pretty ambitious.
I'll always love dogs.
I myself look
It's a
for
sad
small
situation,
wins,
but
that's
it wasn't
just
the
me.
dog's fault.
No poverty? What are you talking about?
What's
I mean, that's
behind
an
our
ideal.
#1 ranking in heart care for
Zero
24
hunger.
years? The team that this retired doctor
Zero.
trusted with his heart.
Really?
See
Okay.
why a physician
Maybe that's
traveled
why you're not doing
150
so well with
miles
these
for a
goals.
second
Maybe they're
opinion
too
from
lofty.
Cleveland Clinic.
My face was all red
Maybe
and blue.
maybe
and
dial it down a little bit.
it
I don't
started
know.
like going down
Well,
the
here's
rest
a
of my
quote
body.
about the goals.
My arms, my chest, everything was changing colors. And I said, just do whatever
Professor
you have to do to save
Mahid
my life.
Zadi.
His blood
He's the senior
cultures
author
were
of the new
positive
report and
for
chair of the
this
Global
unusual
Environment, Health,
bacteria,
at Imperial College London. Quote, referring to the
It's
goals,
a bizarre
they are
bacteria
aspirations
we
or
never heard of.
commitments
We are not
agreed
certain
upon by
how
the
it
global
ended up
community
in
to have
his
better,
bloodstream.
healthier,
We
more
will
positive lives for
probably
everyone
never know.
today and in the
Getting
future,
this type
close
of
quote.
bacteria is extremely rare. I have a dog. Many people have dogs, and most of us will never
Combine the
have
17
problems
sustainable
with infections
development
related
goals,
to our
as they are
pets.
referred
I've
to,
been basically
cover
healthiest
all
person in the world
aspects,
so far up to this
Dr.
point.
Azadi
They said
said,
it should have never
of
happened
human,
to me. They said
societal,
I
and
could have hit the
planetary
lottery
health
5
and
times
well-being.
in a row in one day
Close quote.
before I should have gotten this bacteria in my body.
Well, we're not doing so well with them,
He
apparently.
developed a process called
The
gangrene.
report
Basically,
examined
the
progress
tissue dies
for
and
just
becomes
one
blue.
of several health targets, and forecast. The forecast is that
I'll always
most of
love
the
dogs.
countries
It's a sad situation, but
are not going
it
to
wasn't
achieve
the dog's
these
fault.
goals. This was published yesterday in the
What's behind our #1
prestigious
ranking in
medical
heart
journal,
care for
The Lancet.
24 years? The team that this retired doctor trusted with his heart.
Chronic diseases
See why a physician
ticked
traveled
off.
150
Cancer,
miles for a
cardiovascular
second
disease, and
opinion
so
from
on.
Cleveland Clinic.
my
are
face was all
responsible
red and blue and
for 70%
It
of the
started, like,
deaths worldwide. Think
going
about
down
that
the
for a
rest of
second.
my body. My arms, my chest, everything was changing
Cancer,
colors. And I said, just do
cardiovascular
whatever you have
disease,
to do to save my
chronic
life.
respiratory
His
disease, and
blood
diabetes.
cultures were
Those
positive
four
for this unusual bacteria,
account for that much variance.
It's a bizarre
7 in
bacteria that
10
we never
deaths
heard of.
are
We are
attributable
not
to
certain
one
how
of those
it ended
4
up
chronic
in his
diseases.
bloodstream. We will probably never know. Getting this type of bacteria is extremely rare. I have a dog. Many
What
people
the-
have
you know what
dogs,
those
and most
those
of
chronic
us will never
diseases
have
reflect to?
problems with
Our
infections
vulnerability,
related to our pets.
biological
Yeah, I've been
vulnerability.
Basically,
When you look at the
healthiest person in the
aging
world
literature,
so far up to this point, they said
this
it
is
should have never
discussed.
happened to me. They said I could have hit the lottery 5 times
Michael
in a row in one
Holiday
day
and others
before I should have
talk
gotten
about
this
that.
bacteria in my body.
that we are vulnerable to these diseases,
He
obviously.
developed a
But you
process
know
called
what?
gangrene.
We don't
Basically,
help
the
matters
tissue dies and
with
becomes
diet and
blue.
lifestyle. We don't. We don't help ourselves.
I'll always love dogs. it's a sad situation.
Out of the
but it wasn't
186
the dog's
countries
fault.
or so involved in this project, 35 will achieve the goal of reducing premature deaths
What's
for women.
behind our number
and
one
just 30
ranking in
will
heart
do so
care
for
for
men by
24
2030.
years? The team that this retired doctor trusted with his heart. See why a
it's
physician traveled
discouraging.
150 miles for a second opinion from
Discouraging.
Cleveland Clinic.
My face
They
was
list
all red and blue.
countries. By the way,
It
South
started,
Korea is among the countries.
Going down the rest of my
Singapore,
body.
Luxembourg,
My arms, my chest,
Thailand,
everything was
Croatia.
changing colors. And I said, just do whatever you have to do
the
to
Czech
save my
Republic.
life.
These
His
are
blood
countries
cultures were
that
positive for
are,
this
and I'm looking to see if the
unusual
U.S. is
bacteria,
in there
Capnocytophaga.
among these. No, to achieve the goal for
It's a
we'll
bizarre
achieve that
bacteria that we never
goal
heard
for
of.
women to
We are
try
not certain how
and
it
reduce
ended up
premature
in
death.
his bloodstream. We will probably never know. Getting this type of
Looking for
bacteria
men,
is extremely
Iceland
rare.
was
I
among
have
the
a dog. Many
countries
people
that
have
will
dogs, and most
help
of us
reduce
will never
premature
have
death in men.
problems
Brazil, the
with
Czech Republic,
infections related to
the
our
Netherlands,
pets.
Luxembourg,
I've been
South
basically
Korea
the
again,
healthiest person in
Japan,
the world so far up
Canada.
to this point.
Where's
They said it should have
U.S.
never
is in
happened to me.
neither of
They
those
said I
two
could hit
groups
the lottery
in
5
reducing
times in a row
premature
in
death
one
for men
day
and women.
before I should have gotten this bacteria in my body.
Wow. We don't even appear. I'm looking to see where we are in this report. All told, when you take them together, non-communicable diseases, these are non-infectious diseases, account for 7 out of every 10 deaths. Noting that largest cause of premature death in the world is, according to Dr. Azadi, is not being sufficiently addressed relative to the amount of ill health that it causes, especially for the worst off. Wow. These are non-communicable. So it's not infections. At one time, it was infectious diseases that accounted for most of the variants in people passing away or dying early in life. And then vaccines, medical science, sanitation methods, and so on, did a lot to get that handled. Within this category of death, premature death, an estimated 80% are due to the 4 diseases highlighted in the report: cancer, cardiovascular, chronic respiratory, and diabetes, and the variations therein. The other 20% are due to non-communicable diseases, to other types of non-communicable diseases. Stunning. I mean, I don't know. We know what our vulnerabilities are biologically, but you would think we could do better. I'll be back with Jazz.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends: Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Naturals is my guest today. He probably has a thing or two to say about this report. One of the main chronic diseases responsible for 7 out of 10 deaths worldwide and premature death is our cardiovascular diseases. That's right in his wheelhouse. Strauss Naturals, of course, is the makers of Strauss Heart Drops, very well known in Canada and the U.S. now. And Jazz has been on from time to time. We'd like to have him on. We enjoy having him on. Jazz, welcome back to the show. It's great to see you again on the radio.
Excellent. Thank you for having me back.
So you all have some work to do up there, given that cardiovascular diseases are among the chronic, the four that I mentioned, responsible for 7 out of 10 deaths and premature death, no less, worldwide. So you got a space to work.
Certainly, yeah. That's one of the company's mandate visions, to really help reduce those numbers and hopefully even eradicate that with their product. I mean, it's sad to hear stories like that and statistics like that these days, but unfortunately, that's the truth. These statistics are very disturbing when we hear these numbers and what we're doing as a society, as a country, and one has to start thinking, what can we do to reduce those numbers, reduce those stats? What can we do to empower ourselves, empower others, and do to not be one of those statistics? The numbers you mentioned, yeah, on average, I mean, North American stats are indicating, on average, one person every 40 seconds, dies from some form of cardiovascular disease. So the numbers are horrendous. I mean, you mentioned there earlier about the stats with women. 90% of women are at a higher risk of cardiovascular disease or a stroke. So these stats are out there. They're current stats, and one of the goals with Strauss Heart Drops is to hopefully aid and assist people with their health to prevent these types of diseases,
Sure.
or to actually help work with them and stuff
Sure.
like that.
You're a Canadian, right?
I am indeed.
Okay, I was just looking. Leading causes of death in Canada. They got cancer, heart disease, and stroke currently claim the highest numbers of victims in Canada. Collectively, those diseases responsible for more than 5 out of 10 deaths in the country.
Yep.
It's being reported. So heart disease is, I mean, it's an issue there too, just as much as it is in the United States. I'm looking at this one report, and I'm trying to see, is it true that cancer is the leading cause of death in your country?
Right now, I mean, from what I'm hearing, cardiovascular disease is certainly up there. I think it's very close to cancer. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm very close together. I mean, different stats sometimes say different things, but both of them are.
Well, I'm looking at this one report. It has for men number of deaths 39,290. That was circulatory system diseases, and cancer was second at 30,000 plus. For women, it was circulatory system diseases at 36,000 or some change, and cancer was second at 25,000 and some change. So you all are in the same boat we are. Coronary heart disease, cardiovascular diseases are number one. So your company then, I mean, the Strauss Heart Drops, you're trying to address the leading cause of death across the globe here, that product, in a real sense.
We're a Canadian-based company down here. Our product is sold all over the world, but predominantly in North America. This is a product that's been around for over 30 years, the company themselves. The actual formulation of the product, which is a natural, holistic product, has been, the recipe's been around for over 300 years. It's a herbal-based liquid extract that one can take to help, prevent cardiovascular disease, and also, like I said, anyone that's dealing with any cardiovascular issues will certainly, it can certainly benefit them.
What is the essential mechanism of action here with that product? What does it do?
We've got a combination of herbs in there. Garlic is one of the key herbs in there. We've got mistletoe in there, hawthorn, bilberry extract, motherwort, and willow bark and cayenne. The combination of these are really addressing not only the heart itself, but really the blood vessels, the integrity of the blood vessels. The objective is to make sure that the blood vessels are clear, the blood's flowing through it, that they're flexible, and also making sure that the actual heart is
does it
well and circulating the blood.
Do those compounds? There's nothing that I know of, despite what's out there on the internet about calcified plaque. But soft fatty plaque can be reversed. There is some research on that. I've looked at those data. Is the product intended to do? Can the product do that? Address soft fatty plaque, the soft fatty plaque.
Yes, the product will certainly help to aid and reduce any of the fatty plaque, and even many of our customers that take this product have managed to reduce cholesterol, improve their number.
Okay, when we come back, we'll pick that up. We are listening to Jasmine too. From Strauss Naturals, coast to coast and globally.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Coronary heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. It's a cardiovascular disease. It's when they use the phrase cardiovascular disease, it's not just one disease. It's a constellation of disease. Coronary heart disease is among them. High blood pressure, stroke, and others are in that group. There's a bunch of them. But coronary artery disease, coronary heart disease, leading cause of death. It's an inflammatory-based disease. Atherosclerosis is the process. Although there's an ongoing scientific debate about what triggers it, there is little debate among medical investigators that atherosclerotic inflammation is the underlying cause of coronary heart disease. My guest is Jas Mattu with Strauss Naturals. This new report published in The Lancet says that cardiovascular disease among 4 diseases, cancers, cardiovascular disease, for sure, are those 4 diseases taken together account for 7 in 10 deaths worldwide. That's just astonishing to me, but we're back. So the product, the Strauss Heart Drops, Jas, I know that you all guarantee it, and we could talk about that maybe a little later if you want, but it does help to lower cholesterol, which is considered among many experts to be one of the usual suspects in causing atherosclerosis. Gary's going to put up on the screen a diagram showing the plaquing in the arteries, and the argument is that when cholesterol gets oxidized, it damages the arteries try to repair, and plaquing occurs. Gary is showing that image. So could you address that a little bit?
Absolutely. The formulation, the herbal formulation, certainly has herbs in there with plant constituents that will help and aid those types of issues that are going on with the arteries. We have seen several testimonials and results from people with plaquing and concerns with coronary reduction of blood, which taking the heart drops has improved it significantly, where blood flow has increased dramatically. And so these are testimonials we hear periodically from our customers that are taking this product of how it's helped to improve their numbers, but also helped to reduce blood pressure. So combination of these plant extracts in has helped dramatically.
What do you think? What do you think is responsible when people take the product? What do you think is bringing about the lowering of the blood pressure and the reduction of high cholesterol levels?
There are 2 or 3 key components. I mean, the synergy of all the plants in there, but there are definitely 2 or 3, in my opinion, 2 or 3 components that are playing a major role in that. One of them is garlic, the aged garlic extract. The other one is hawthorn extract in there, and the third one being mistletoe. A combination of these, when we look at the sort of the pharmacology of hawthorn and the key components of the flavonoids in there and the anthocyanidins and the action that they're actually having on the vascular integrity of the walls, we can see as to why there's improvement there. And as you know, and we commonly hear, garlic extract is excellent for lots of studies have been out there showing its benefits with regards to helping with plaque, with cholesterol, and working on the vascular integrity of the vessels to make them a little bit more flexible.
Okay, so they
flow.
make the arteries more flexible. Are they making them more flexible because there's nothing you can do about the calcified plaque? You and nobody else can make, and I cannot make that claim. Calcified plaque is there, and that's it. Soft fatty plaque we can do something about. Making it more flexible. Do you think it's reducing the soft fatty plaque? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly, from what we've seen and from what we're hearing, we're definitely confident that it's able to do that, and therefore, that's obviously having an action with regards to the coronary flow of the blood vessels with it. So the combination of these herbs with mistletoe and hawthorn and garlic, as well as the other things in there, cayenne and bilberry extract in there, these are actually helping. This formulation is really about the circulation. Although it's called heart drops, it doesn't just focus on the heart. We are all dealing with circulation on some level. And of course, one of the formulations is actually flavored with cinnamon. And earlier on you mentioned, one of the leading causes being diabetes. And we know the benefits of blood sugar regulation that cinnamon has. So there's added benefits.
Okay, that's interesting. You're right. That is a risk factor. Diabetes is one of the 4 diseases that's accounting for 7 of the 10 premature deaths across the world, including your country and the United States. So I guess in an indirect way, the product is addressing blood glucose levels with adding the cinnamon as part of the ingredient profile. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, I find this interesting. There are the drugs that are out there, the statin drugs, all these cholesterol, all the variety of cholesterol drugs that are out there. Really, they occupy much of the attention of people. I guess I don't know what percent of the population is dialed into how a plant-based diet, for example, on all the phytochemicals found in plants and the phytochemicals that derived in your product from plants contribute to coronary heart health. I mean, I don't know. Can your product and other similar products compete with those drugs? That's the question.
Yeah, to some degree, absolutely. I mean, we have to understand that when we're dealing with nature and chronic illnesses, these changes aren't going to be dramatic. They're going to take some time, and we have to look at the whole picture. These are plant extracts, and whilst Strauss Heart Drops will definitely help, it's just one part of the jigsaw puzzle. Obviously, over the number of years, you've spoken about the other components of lifestyle, of exercise, of nutrition, and it's important that we don't forget them. There's no one magic bullet that we can't claim that if you take Strauss Heart Drops, this is going to cure you. No, it's part of a holistic jigsaw puzzle, if you want to put it that way.
Sure,
it's certainly contribute towards that.
Got it. And Strauss Naturals is one of the few companies that will guarantee the product. We come back, I'll have Jazz explain that and how, that's really an assurance that the product works. We'll be right back.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. Well, there's certainly one thing we know. We know many things about human biology. One thing we know for sure is that the arteries are vulnerable to disease. There's no ambiguity about that. None. Zero. And diet and lifestyle, of course, there can be genetic reasons why you might suffer from coronary heart disease, for example, which is an inflammatory atherosclerotic kind of disease. But diet and lifestyle contribute mightily to coronary heart disease. And the arteries are vulnerable. The food we eat, the way we live, can cause those arteries to get damaged. Chemicals in the environment, things that we take in that we don't unintentionally. There's so many risk factors, modifiable and non-modifiable. I've written about it. You can find those articles on my website. Jazz, welcome back. You're one of the few companies that guarantees the product. That can be risky business.
It certainly can be, but that's how confident the company are regarding their product. And this confidence comes, as I mentioned, I mean, this is a 300-year-old formula that's been used vastly globally all over the world. The company have been around for 30 years. Their testimonials from customers that have taken this product and are taking the product speak for itself. The measurable results are guaranteed in 90 days, or it's a money-back guarantee. And to my knowledge, there's very few people that or any that have really challenged that. It's important that if that's the case, people do take the required therapeutic dose to see that result, and that's
what is that therapeutic dose?
That's 7.5 mils, so about a teaspoon and a half, if we put it in teaspoons, per day. So that can be in divided doses of about 2.5 mils of the extract per day taken over the course of 3 months. So we say that if you take the therapeutic dose of 7.5 mils a day over the course of 3 months, we're confident that we're going to see a measurable improvement. So people are asked to obviously gather some clinical data before and after, so there's some comparable measurements, and based on that, like I said, and we've seen some great success with people taking that. So that's one of the nice things about this particular company, this particular formulation. They're very confident that people will see the results, and they guarantee it. And that's just based on the formulation. Obviously, as I mentioned, improving diet, improving lifestyle, exercise, et cetera, will obviously enhance that even further.
877-897-8255. Toll free. Can call with a question or comment. Maybe you've tried the product. Like to hear from you. We always like those firsthand accounts. That speaks volumes to the safety, the efficacy of a product, how effective it is, and so on. Now, do you take that all at once, or do you take it throughout the day? What is it? Would you say how many mil a day?
The total is 7.5 mils per day, but it's recommended that you do 2.5 mils 3 times a day.
Okay.
So so that's what's recommended. 7.5 mils a day. That's a therapeutic dose. If a person's looking at this particular formulation from a preventative point of view, and they can consider taking a smaller amount of 2.5 mils a day from a preventative, mode. So certainly, many people are actually, including myself, take this formulation without knowingly having any cardiovascular issue that's going on, so from a preventative point of view. So this formulation isn't just for people that are dealing with some form of cardiovascular disease. From the start of the show, as you mentioned, some of those stats that are showing the increased numbers of people dealing with these diseases. We certainly recommend, people consider taking this as an ongoing supplement.
What are some? I know that you get a lot of feedback from consumers that take the product, and I've seen some of those over the years, and I remember reading a couple. I saw them, read them, where the person was in terrible cardiovascular condition, and started taking the product and had remarkable turnaround in their health in taking the product. You're privy to those?
Absolutely. In fact, Strauss have a newsletter out right now, and I'll see if I can get a digital copy over to you. And in there's a story of a Korean gentleman who actually lives in the greater Vancouver area, and he shares his story of major coronary blockage where, his physicians had told him that he'd have to have surgery done. He basically discovered, the Strauss Heart Valve, started taking that, the therapeutic dose, and over the course of 3 to 6 months had dramatic improvement. And he actually, we had the opportunity to meet him at a local trade show at a booth, and he came and carrying all his clinical findings, his reports from his hospital and doctor, and was proud to show us that, basically claiming, I mean, we don't claim this as a company or anything like that, but claiming that, this basically helped prevented him from having surgery.
Wow.
And so yes, stories like that. These are we hear many stories like that, and this is just one that sort of more recently we've had, and we've featured this gentleman telling his story in this magazine.
You have
we do get testimonials from.
You have the product with cinnamon as well, don't you? You have it both with and without.
So we have the product. The cinnamon extract is added. So there's options of having the cinnamon flavored one or going with the original one. The cinnamon's in there for a couple of reasons. First of all, the cinnamon helps to mask the garlic smell and the flavor a little bit. For those people that don't want that, it masks it a little. So there's that benefit. But the other benefit is, of course, as you know, cinnamon's a great herb and a spice that's known to help for a number of different reasons, for blood sugar regulation, for digestive issues. So
can you give the website to where people can go and learn more about this Strauss Naturals heart drops?
Yep. The website that they can actually go on to is Strauss Naturals. There's a couple of websites. The other website is Strauss for Life. They can go onto that website.
StraussNaturals.com and Strauss for Life. Strauss is spelled just like the composer, STRAUSS. StraussNaturals.com and StraussForLife.com. Jazz, thank you so much. The product has made its way over many decades now, and it had great success. And we know that the product works. We'll come back into the second hour, and we'll pick it up.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you... Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return. I was just watching a video on phagocytes, which is part of the inflammatory response. Your innate immune system. Yeah, that's how I spend my time. Exciting life, huh? Boy, oh boy. No, I'm not rolling around in a red Ferrari doing 100 miles an hour.
Or an orange Lamborghini.
Or an orange Lamborghini, yes. Yes. Oh, my.
That was a good ride, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was. Dr. Ellen Kami is my guest in this portion of the show. And Dr. Kami has a couple things on her mind. She sent me some materials that she wanted me to focus on, and something going on there at New Chapter, Country Life, and Country Life's they have a subdivision of the company called Biochem. Been around a good while now, and apparently they've come up with some, I guess I don't know if it's breaking news. I don't know how new this is. I'll ask Dr. Kami here in a moment when we get her to come on. And I think you'll find it interesting, might contribute to your better nutritional health and we'll get to that. I did want to repeat and follow up on a story that's trending, that's published in the Lancet, the medical journal, the Lancet, and apparently back in 2015, there was countries with the United Nations, the World Health Organization, signed a declaration. It was called the Sustainable Development Goals. 193 member states of the United Nations signed it, and it was to serve as a blueprint for achieving global well-being, and it had a bunch of different goals, some of which were no poverty. I'm quoting, no poverty, zero hunger, quality education, as well as good health and well-being. Now, those sound very ambitious to me. I understand that those are ideals. I get that. Achieving no poverty, that's never going to happen. I'll say it. How are we going to do that? Zero hunger? Really? Zero hunger. I got a news bulletin for those boys that wrote this up. They should take a visit here in our country. We have people in our country that are hungry. And of all places, we got more food than we need. And we have people that are hungry. It's not just having food. It's a far more and they all know that. And I guess I'm being a little hypercritical. But those goals sound like a prescription for failure. Well, guess what? While they may be aspirations and commitments, the new report says that when they look at the data, most of the countries are failing in accomplishing these goals. And more specifically, there are 4 diseases that are responsible for 7 out of 10 deaths worldwide and premature death. Cancer, cardiovascular disease, cancer, respiratory-related diseases, and type 2 diabetes. 4. Not 40. 4. And even though it's just 4, they still can't get a handle on it. The report estimated whether individual countries will achieve the goal of a 1/3 cut in the probability that a person will die prematurely from cancer, cardiovascular disease, chronic respiratory disease, or diabetes. They're not meeting it. Early death is commonly defined as before age 70. So there are some countries that are doing better than others. Only a few out of that collection, 186 countries. And those 4 diseases really reflect our biological vulnerabilities as a species. And when you look at the aging literature, this theme comes up not over and over again. It does come up, and it's discussed. Michael Holliday and others discuss it. And you would think, as much as we know and as much we can do, but you know what? You're dealing with human beings, and people just don't march in lockstep. And you can tell somebody X, Y, and Z and try to convince them and persuade them to change their diet and their lifestyle. And it depends on at what point in their life you're trying to do this. And if you're trying to change the way somebody lives and eats in their midlife, and they're at midlife, well, you're gonna have a tough task. That's why I keep saying, look for the small wins. The small wins, little changes, little goals, achieve, move on to the next one. So I'm just struck by, I mean, they have these big meetings, and I'm sure that, you got all the high IQ people running around all over the place, and in these meetings and these fine-looking buildings and whatnot, wherever they were meeting, at the United Nations, wherever. And that's all well and good. But it's in the trench where this battle is won and lost at the end of the day. And you can create all the reports you want, and they make for beautiful rhetorical paintings. But man, when you're a clinician working with people day in and day out, you see the very difficult and dark side of all this. It's not easy, but you got to be hopeful, and you got to be optimistic, and you got to help people. You have to teach them to help themselves. You have to educate them on how you change your diet, how you change your lifestyle. What do you change? How do you change it? What can you expect? That takes a lot of work and a lot of insight and know-how. You just don't write a prescription and say, here, take this, Bob, and your heart disease will get better. And by the way, patient compliance with taking their prescription drugs is horrible. My guest, Dr. Ellen Comey, is quite familiar with all these things that I just said. I don't know to what extent she agrees or disagrees with me. That's irrelevant. But she has seen it from a clinical perspective. Dr. Comey, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. Yes, I very much enjoyed what you were just talking about, Michael, especially the fact that really, really, right on my website, the first thing I have, it says, your health is in your hands.
Bingo. Ding, ding, ding,
Exactly
ding, ding,
what you
ding.
were saying.
Ding, 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 ding. You got it, Dr. Comey. You've seen it. You've been in the clinics. You've seen it, right?
Absolutely. It's a matter of self-determination. It would be nice if we all could do whatever we want, and then when something bad happens, a doctor or a hospital can come along and just real quick fix it. But unfortunately, it's not that easy, like you said.
It's we often use the car analogy, taking care of your car, breaking it down. Well, you can take the car in and the mechanic can fix it and you drive it home. Sometimes you take the patient into the clinic. Sometimes they don't drive home.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. If you go to Dr. Ellen Kami's website, the first thing that's on her page, something about it's in your hands, or in other words, you need to take charge of your health. And that's the truth. Don't expect the physician or the nurse or some healthcare provider to do it for you. That's not their job, quite frankly. It's to help you take charge of your health. I mean, they can diagnose you, they can treat you, they can give you a prognosis, and they can do a lot. But at the end of the day, it really is in your hands. Isn't that right, Dr. Kami?
I so much agree. And that's why it's a good thing to check out all the things that are available that you can do to maintain your own health and wellness.
So you got a little bit of breaking news from Country Life? What?
I do, and there's a whole new plant protein line. And a lot of people like protein with whey in it. We have excellent whey that's actually U.S.-based from, I'll say, happy cows. We've actually visited the cows. And Country Life is quite well known for their full whey protein line. But this is a plant protein line for those people who want to augment or instead use plant protein. And what's very different about it, when you go to your store, you'll see it. It's a green container with a big P on it. So there is an original form, which is the plant protein by itself, and then there's 3 that are specific. One is for healthy weight maintenance, one is for healthy mood maintenance, and one is to remain flexible. Since, of course, on the bottle you can't put pain-free, right? We know that there's regimented things you can say.
I got it. Before you go further, this is interesting. This is good breaking news. Why would somebody want to, let's say they're doing whey protein right now. Why would they switch to a plant? Why would they want to switch to a plant protein?
Well, that's a very good question. And I would say there's no specific reason. I think whey is a fantastic protein as well. And we've been offering it as a company for probably the longest in the market and, the highest selling whey protein. But a lot of people prefer a more vegetarian model, or they like to switch off, or they're looking at things like adding in something like organic pumpkin or water lentils. Water lentils are a dark green, so then you're getting your green vegetables, which are high in protein, which is very unique. In fact, this is the only product on the market that contains water lentils. And by the way, I visited the farm myself where these are grown, Michael, and they're right near you. They're kind of outside of Sebastian, Florida. And I actually went to that growing facility.
You know where that is, Gary?
Yeah, I do.
Well, where is it?
It's like 2 hours away from us, actually.
Right, exactly. It's not far. It's on the East Coast, and it's on the way to Melbourne. Let's put it that way, slightly south. And it's a beautiful facility where they are doing all kinds of environmentally and sustainable activities where they're reclaiming land that is wasteland that nothing really can grow on. And instead, they're turning it into a beautiful water oasis where they're growing water lentils, which are absolutely beautiful.
So I got to know, I know what lentils are. What are water lentils?
Well, that's what's new. The water lentils are little teeny plants, and they grow very, very quickly. In fact, they double in size every 16 to 32 hours. And there at the water lentil facility, they are harvested daily, and 100% of the plant is used, like you're using the whole little plant. And they actually are really good at pulling carbon dioxide out of the air. So there's all kinds of reasons why they're completely clean, green, and nutritious. A lot of people love to have a green vegetable that's really high in protein. But in addition to the water lentils, these new formulas, which are the Biochem plant protein line, 100% plant protein, also contain other innovative plant proteins, including one that's made out of the mycelia of mushrooms and one that's made out of pumpkins. So this is truly a unique line. And I'm not saying that people should go off their way and use this instead. Some people like to switch off. Some people like to use it in addition. You can add it together with whey. And then many people are vegan or vegetarian and don't choose to use whey because that is a milk-based product.
I got it. And we're talking with Dr. Ellen Comey from Country Life, 877-897-8255. This is Biochem's plant protein, and it'll say P+. There's the lean version, there's the mood version, there's the flex. So maybe you take a little of each and mix them together, and you'll be lean, happy, and flexible.
That's right. Way to go.
That's a good way to walk through life. Being lean, good mood, and you're flexible, right? I mean, what else?
Those are good things to be, certainly. And, of course, what we eat either creates that or not. What we think helps to create that or not, how much we exercise. So, any kind of supplement is supplemental to your focus on your healthy lifestyle.
So the protein in all three products, the protein sources are pumpkin, water lentils, and what was the third one?
It's mycelia.
Mycelia
is
from mushrooms.
Part of a very, very healthy mushroom, just the mycelia, which is then fermented, which makes it have a wonderful profile of nutrition and just dried. There's no chemical processing whatsoever.
And all three of those are in
water lentils and the mycelia fermented plant protein are unique to Country Life's pea.
I've never seen that combination.
No, you haven't. This is the first time it's on the
market. So we do have breaking news today. This is good. We like breaking news. BN. We like the BN. You're listening to Dr. Ellen Comey. She's coast to coast on LTN, and she's global. We got her going out there into the world because we stream, and people are picking it up. We'll be right back here.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Nutrition, Dr. Ellen Comey is my guest. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Bill's on the phone. Bill, you had a question.
Yes, I first of all, I like the coenzyme Q10 from Country Life. I use that with myself and my patients. My question is, do they have a product that she's aware of that works on the homocysteine, and how does she feel about everything now as the methyl formula? Does she feel like those are the better?
Okay, good. Those are good questions. Homocysteine, of course, one of the risk factors can be for coronary heart disease. Do you have any supplements to address homocysteine, Dr. Comey?
Yes, in fact, we're very happy to have that question. And Country Life has a very wide range of products that can be used to address high homocysteine levels. Now, in the office I worked in with Dr. Serafina Corsello, who is a holistic physician, and I was a head nurse for 23 years, we were testing for homocysteine years ago. And, of course, the problem is sometimes health insurance won't cover that test. And one of the reasons is there's not a drug therapy that will address high homocysteine levels, but we do know how to take care of it, and that's certainly something you can do with Country Life really high-level B vitamins. So this doctor's question was about methylated. Now, that's becoming a hot topic because there is a DNA test that you can get called the MTHR. Speak to your holistic physician about that. And that looks for your genetic propensity to be able to methylate various kinds of vitamins, including B vitamins. Mm-hmm. And what we have found is many people have a genetic deficiency in terms of their ability to methylate. And that's what brought the availability on the market of methylated Bs. Now, methylated Bs are more advanced in the methylated process, so if your body has a deficiency in methylation, you don't have to worry about that because you're taking a form that's already methylated.
And is it called, on the ball, is it called coenzymated Bs? Is that what they ask?
Yes, exactly. Coenzymated Bs, which is a very top seller in the Country Life line.
That's a great line.
If you read the back, you will see that the B12 is not cyanocobalamin, but it's methylcobalamin when there's a B12 in many of the products. And the same is true with various other Bs, like the folic acid is a special kind.
Yeah.
So these things are methylated already in case you're having a deficiency.
As it turns out, homocysteine, which is a risk factor for heart disease, is correlated with low levels of vitamin B6, B12, and folate, and that's why Bill asked about that, and that's why Dr. Comey was alluding to or mentioning these particular B vitamins. That is a good way to address it. What kind of practice are you in, Bill? Bill?
Physical therapy.
Oh, you're physical. Okay. And
yeah, you remember.
Oh, yes. Now I recognize your voice. You sound a lot younger today.
Well, I feel young because I
did want to point out
that myself every day by listening to your show.
Oh, you're so nice.
Country Life has a wide range of coenzyme B complexes, such as powders, which are great to throw into a smoothie or mix into water if you don't want to take extra pills with no added sugar. So they have coenzyme B in capsules. They have coenzyme B complex advanced. They have all different kinds of powders and vegetarian formulations of CoQ10. So a very big focus on getting you the best methyl tetrahydrofolate, which is the best kind of B vitamins.
I hope we answered your question, William.
She answered it better than I.
Now you sound like yourself. Okay, now I can hear you.
It's nice to have a representative of Country Life that's equivalent to the product, because she's very knowledgeable, and I have a lot of trust in that product from way back when. And just a note to all the listeners: please just don't think all vitamins are alike. Please don't go to big box stores. There's no way. There's some point where you get what you pay for, and there's just no way you can buy 1,000 coenzyme Q10 for $29.95. And why is this one $70? There is a difference, and I guarantee you there's a difference, because when I give them to patients and I give them to myself, I can feel the difference and I see the difference when there's a quality product.
Absolutely, Bill. Thank you for your call, and always appreciate your contribution. You're very insightful. And a good healthcare provider.
And by the way, that was an unpaid by Country.
Yeah, I mean, he calls. He's a listener and a viewer, just like thousands of other people. I got enough to do over here. I can't be managing who's going to call.
Right. Thank you for that, Doctor.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of experience, Ellen, and that counts for something here. It's not just you coming on and reading from notes and telling about product X, Y, or Z, like this wonderful breaking news from Biochem with these plant protein products. I mean, you got all that clinical experience, all those years in the clinic as a nurse. You were in the trench. That's what I was alluding to at the top of the show today with you. It's nice to have all these big meetings at the United Nations, and they come up with all these fancy reports. But at the end of the day, it's in the trench. That's where the battle's won and lost. And you have to have good healthcare providers in that trench that know what they're doing to tackle these chronic diseases, heart disease, cancer, respiratory-related diseases, and, of course, diabetes. So this is good breaking news. These plant proteins products from Biochem are really unique. The source of the protein is really interesting. Water lentil, pumpkin, and from mushroom. Was it the maitake mushroom?
But it's not the full mushroom.
It's the mycelium fermented.
It's the mycelium of the mushroom.
I got it.
And yeah, we could definitely talk about that in more detail, because it is unique.
What about
and then the botanicals that are added are what's called DNA verified. That's another interesting
What's that mean?
topic.
What does that mean?
DNA verification is not going on. By the way, it is the shiitake mushroom that we're using.
Okay, thank you.
Which is a medicinal mushroom.
Of course.
So
what is DNA? What does that mean?
Also, the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score and the digestible indispensable amino acid score. I know that can be confusing to consumers, so we actually can talk about what those mean. Because
when
a lot of proteins now are having those little letters on their label, and who knows what that means.
All right, when we come back, we'll explain what it means. We'll clear it up. Dr. Ellen Kami is my guest. And we'll have the LTN health question of the day when we come back. And it's all about learning, right? It's about taking charge of your health. Take charge of your health. We all have to do that. Me, you, and I know it can get difficult at times. We can get distracted with the give and take of everyday life, and our health slips down the priority list. We have to resist that temptation. Be right back.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. All right, here's the LTN. You know, all right, here's You just don't know. Here's the LTN health question of the day. You can read. I'm so easy to read, right? I am. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Having a very nice conversation with Dr. Ellen Comey. Always we do. We always do. She always brings a lot of passion and professionalism to the conversation. I appreciate that very much. It turns out that Country Life's subdivision, Biochem, this is breaking news, really, has developed now a line of protein products that are plant-based. And they got 3 renditions of it. One, in terms of what their intention is. And it's to be, your mood and as we talked about and so on. But here's the question. What are the plant protein sources in this line of product now? Is it which of the following is not a protein source in the products? The 3 different renditions that they have. Which is not a protein source in the product? A, mycelium fermented plant protein. B, organic pumpkin seed protein. C, water lentils. Or D, pea protein. Which of those is not part of this new line of plant-based protein products from Biochem, Science by Nature, Is it A, the mycelium fermented plant protein, B, the organic pumpkin seed protein, C, the water lentils, or D, the pea protein? Which one of those is not in the product? We gave the answer numerous times. Here's a number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card.
That's 877-897-8255. That's 877-TALK.
Dr. Comey, so tell me, they got all these numbers and things. They got so much, not only Country Life, but all these companies have a lot of information on the labels, all the certifications. Country Life has wonderful certifications. They inform the reader about that. Now there's some other scores, some other information. What in the devil are PDCAAS scores and DIAAS scores? What are those?
Well, in case people see those, it's not worrisome, doesn't mean anything bad. It just means how much protein are you actually likely to get by ingesting a particular kind of protein. That's what it means. So if you see those, you might just want to know that the digestible indispensable amino acid score sounds fancy. It starts with a D. DIAAS is the newer test. And the old one is PDCAAS score. That means protein digestibility corrected amino acid scores. But you can be sure that all of the proteins that Country Life offers, be they whey protein or the brand new line that we're talking about today, all have a very high score.
What does that high score mean?
Of protein by using these kinds of things. And then, we'll go on to discuss other issues such as botanicals, the herbs that are added in. And that's always interesting, too, because you can really take that plant protein, which gives you quite a bit of protein, and, of course, it has to have on the label how much protein you're likely to get, such as 20 grams. That's a lot in one scoop. Just amazing for especially a vegetarian protein.
Well, I can see.
To look at something like the plant protein lean, well, they're adding in with the protein capsicum and coffee berry.
Okay.
And these are USDA certified organic coffee berry. Has a little bit of caffeine, so you want to use this particular protein in the morning if you're caffeine sensitive. And then it really, wakes up your metabolism and leads to being lean. That's why it's added in.
What does, real quick, when you say DNA verified botanicals, what does DNA mean?
What an important question. So DNA is how we identify. DNA is a deoxyribonucleic acid.
Okay, so you're
Something like
using it in a
that's
traditional.
our genetic structure.
All right, you're using it in a traditional sense.
Yes, that's what it means. But verified means that it's actually tested by an outside lab. So whatever herb we are saying is
Okay, I get it.
Absolutely is verified scientific.
All right, so you're not saying you may be saying the Joneses live in this house, but it's really the Smiths.
This can happen. Or maybe it's the Jones, third generation washed out, and it's really not the Jones anymore. So DNA verification is testing for the botanicals.
I got you. Let's go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. They got a football team down there, I think. Don't they, Gary? In Tuscaloosa?
I think so.
What is that football team?
I think it's the Tide, isn't it?
Roll Tide. Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Hey, Doc. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Absolutely.
Don't do it too loud. We have a Tennessee fan walking around here.
I know. So, Jimmy, in this new line of plant proteins, which of the following is not included in the Biochem the P plus protein line? Mycelium fermented plant protein, organic pumpkin seed protein, water lentils, or pea protein? Which one is not included?
I think it's the water lentils, letter C.
Yeah, I know. See, that was the distractor. You thought water lentils. What? They're making stuff up. There are no such things. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer today. But
okay.
You call me back anytime, okay, and do it again.
All right.
All right, roll Tide. Let's go to Robert in Clearwater. Robert, what's the answer?
Pea protein.
Yes, PEA protein. Pea protein is not in this line. It's mycelium fermented plant protein, organic pumpkin seed protein, and water lentils. Congratulations, Roberto. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating. Dr. Kami, thank you, as always. You really, you always show up prepared. We like it. You're prepared, you're professional, and you're passionate. Speaking of P,
there you go. That's the 3 P's.
You're the P plus.
Thank you, Michael, for all the great work that you do.
It's all right. You're P plus. How about that? All right, Dr. Kami. We think a lot of you. I appreciate you. You do the right thing. I get it, and the audience knows that too. Thank you so much.